Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Paul Sinha had always been a man of sharp wit and even sharper answers. As one of the most formidable chasers on The Chase, viewers knew him as the Sinha Man, the master of trivia, the quiz king who never flinched. But behind the composed exterior and trademark white suit, Paul had been quietly wrestling with something more complex than any question Bradley Walsh had ever thrown his way. It started, as many life-changing stories do, with a joke. During a break in filming, the studio was alive with the usual banter. Mark the Beast Labbit was teasing Anne Hegarty about her crossword obsession, Jenny Ryan was humming a show tune, and Paul was minding his own business, scrolling through cricket scores on his phone. That's when Sean Wallace, the Dark Destroyer, leaned over and said it. Just 2 words, laced with humor, but underlined with something else entirely. "Change gear." Paul blinked. What's that supposed to mean? "You're brilliant, mate," Sean said with a smile, "but you've been coasting. Same suit, same routine, same everything. Time to change gear." The studio laughed, Paul did too, but the words lingered. That night, he couldn't sleep. Sean was right in a way. His life had become a loop of quiz shows, takeaways, and hospital visits. He was battling Parkinson's, an enemy far tougher than any trivia competitor, and the fight had slowly stolen the spark from his eyes. Change gear. It was a dare, a nudge, maybe even a lifeline. The next morning, Paul did something he hadn't done in years. He went for a walk. Not just a stroll to the local cafe, but a real, lungs-burning, legs-screaming walk. It was hard. He was out of breath within minutes, but there was something exhilarating about the discomfort. For once, he wasn't trapped in the predictable. Over the next few weeks, the changes kept coming. He hired a personal trainer. He cut back on late-night wine and leaned into meditation. He even dusted off an old notebook of comedy routines he had abandoned years ago, long before The Chase had swallowed his identity whole. His transformation wasn't dramatic in the way tabloid headlines like to pretend. There was no six-pack, no glitzy before and after reveal, but there was something more meaningful: resilience, purpose, joy. When he returned to filming a new season of The Chase, the crew noticed immediately. "Are you glowing?" Bradley asked, half joking. "Only from the inside," Paul grinned. The banter flowed faster than ever before. His mind was sharper, his timing immaculate. Even the viewers noticed something different. Tweets poured in. "Is it just me, or is Paul Sinha looking like a whole new man? The Sinha Man's back and better than ever." During a commercial break, Sean gave him a knowing look. "Told ya." Paul nodded. "You did. 2 words. That's all it took." Months later, Paul stood on stage at a small London comedy club. The mic was warm in his hands, the room buzzed with anticipation, and for the first time in years, he felt utterly, electrifyingly alive. He wasn't just the chaser or the guy with Parkinson's. He was Paul, a comic, a fighter, a man who had dared to change gear. As the audience roared with laughter, he caught sight of Sean in the back, raising a glass in quiet salute. Paul winked. "Not bad for second gear," he quipped, and the chase, the real chase, continued.